First, know what your goals are. Second, on the way to your goals, you're going to have your problems, your obstacles. Embrace your problems. Embrace your failures and learn from them. It's part of the journey. So, step one, know what you're going after. What are your goals? Step two, when you have your problems, use it as an opportunity to understand how reality works and how to interface with it well. And then diagnose, step three, diagnose that problem to get at its root cause. And that root cause could be a weakness of yours. I mean, don't let your ego stand in the way. So, or a weakness of others or something. Look at it forthrightly, because nobody can be great at everything. And so embrace that reality and then know what it is. Realizing, by the way, that you don't have to be great at everything, because you can work with others who are great where you're weak. So, okay, diagnose it. Once you diagnose it accurately that that's your problem, then make a decision to design a way to get around that problem. That's step four. What's your design to get around that problem? Quite often means you don't have to do it. Work well in partnership because others will help you. And then step five is push that to results. Do what you say you do. A lot of people have plans, but they don't follow through with the plans. And so if I was to give advice to young people, I would say make your work and your passion the same thing, and don't forget about the money part either. Don't work for money. Money has no purpose other than what it can buy. So don't make money itself your goal, but think about what your goals are. Like money, at some point, it provides security. I can educate my children. I can have security. I can have freedom. And, so how much of that do you need? But don't let that become an obsession and lose your passion. And so if you can make your work and your passion the same thing, you'll be better at your work, and you'll love your work, and you'll love your life. But you can't ignore the money part. But the money part, don't make it the obsession. Make it what it's going to give you. So life is that adventure. I have an expression: pain plus reflection equals progress. And what I mean is, if you have a painful experience, it's going to tell you something about reality. And it probably is going to tell you something about how you deal with reality. So if you reflect on that, maybe not in the moment, because in the moment it's too painful, but just right after the moment, if you reflect on pain and you ask, what did it teach you about how reality works? And what did it teach you about your interactions with reality? And you'll learn something. And I got in the habit of writing down my learnings. Those are the principles that are in the book. Because I didn't want to forget them. So I wrote them down, and I'd encourage you to do the same thing, or all the people in the audience. And because when you write them down, you think about them better and in a deeper way, and you have them. And when the next thing comes along, you go to that principle, and they're like recipes for success. And so you have to know, if this comes along, you do that thing. And you can even share them with others to say, do they make sense? Would you do that differently? So that would be the advice I'd give.